I can't afford the players I want, which means you likely can't afford the players you want. I got to thinking we have to do what's right for the community. These are my top 10 cheap strikers in FC 24. If you'd like for us to bring out this content across different verticals, I'm talking other positions, drop a like, run it up. It is free to subscribe, and there's going to be a lot of subjectivity, but nearly every selection is under 100K. And from polling the community, that seemed to be a consensus of cheap. I should mention, in order to qualify as a striker, you must be able to play as a striker organically. Honorable mentions, I'm not going to hold you. This is going to be a breeze. We got Miroslav, closer, 100K on the nose, likely to get cheaper, now with skill moves. But don't expect him to pass the ball well, and don't expect that dribbling to come off authentic. Full disclaimer. Haaland, the gold variation. You still got the knockdowns, the presence, the size. That has not shifted. That has not changed. You can make the upgrades. By all means, go for it. Mukoko, we're heading to the Bundesliga, another new iteration. I like what I'm seeing. We're producing and we're doing production. You might see this as a trend, but some of these new items, they just aren't carrying the same price tag that we are used to with iterations, drops, releases, promos, but you're getting them highlight big number statistics, significant upgrades and improvements. Voller, I'm surprised. A hero at 80K with a couple upgrades, perp edition, the mullet for the German. You know what he's all about. Still going to give you that little hero touch of not only chemistry, but golden material. A little notch above the rest. There's something special still to be said with icons and heroes. Speaking of Butragueno, the Spaniard, I still have plenty of appreciation for you. And I don't want him to get slept on or forgotten, but because of that, it has brought his price tag way down. At number 10, we're going to have the rerun of Alexander Soroff, the man that brought us lengthy. Alexander the Great, body type 6'5", strength of an ox. The man is a Viking. 5-star weak foot, left-footed, of course. A lot of greens. The physicality is outrageous. And I'm not necessarily supporting a bunch of the knockdowns. We know the meta, but this is an upgraded version of Haaland with 2 playstyle plus. And I think he costs 25,000 coins. Number 9, we're talking about Kelly Smith. And if you have a little more budget, you can even upgrade. You've got the 90 overall coming in just around 100K, at least as we're recording. The 91, I think under 300 at the moment. 5'6", 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and good track record. I'm telling you, the performance is performing. Pitch is her stage, and she's electric and consistent. Even though dead ball specialist as a playstyle plus is not a game changer. At number 8, we have Lauren James, and I never thought that she would be qualified for this position. Wasn't sure if we should play her out wide or as a striker. I've gone ahead and moved her into this category. She filters in between, and her price has fallen off the roof. I think we can all agree that for 100K, this is a bargain. 5'9", 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Not my favorite item, but before, I was also taking into consideration her price. When I first was using Lauren James, this version, Future Stars, I bought her for like 650,000 coins. That is not a misspeak. That is not a typo. I am deadly serious. And that's why I say her price, this reduction, this is a bargain, a steal, clearance. Look at the stats, the numbers, and if you're good with the skills, you're going to appreciate the way that she's able to move and groove on the pitch. Rapid, flair, plenty of expression. And if you've watched some of the previous videos, some of my complaints were that I thought she was overrated for the price, but now she's technically one of the best value pickup on the market. At number 7, and a definite fan favorite, I have a bias. I've got Eric Cantona, the 89 overall. Hasn't been a talking point in any previous videos. Typically, we bring up the 90. And again, if you got some extra moolah, the pockets are a little thicker, you can make that upgrade. However, Eric Cantona for 100,000 coins or less. I don't care what point of the year, that sounds like a good deal to me. And he's an unusual player at 6'2", has the skill moves, has the body type to be very physical, have that type of presence. But the dribbling and the ball control and the side-to-side movement is all authentic. They're not just newspaper numbers. But I would like to put on record that he is not going to be a turn and burn type of striker. If you're looking for a through ball merchant, this might not be your preferred player. You got technical, you got flair, you got first touch, and you got the Trivella. What else could you ask for? At number 6, and we might have the American cousin between the Smiths. We're talking about Sophia Smith, and this was her early introduction. If you can't afford the team of the year, this could be an option for you. Comes in at a fraction of the price. Moving like that Pro Clubs edition, that type of iteration. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, a lot of pace, bags of it. Dribbling, even the physicality, never tired, pure endurance. She's a weapon, I'm just saying. Add in a relentless play style plus, why not? And if you've used her, I don't have to sell you on the value, the intrinsic application of Sophia Smith. Number 5, we're talking about Bona face. Making all the difference at Bayer Leverkusen. The man has been active, big body type, impactful, dynamic, premium quality. Put some respect on Victor Boniface's name. It's memorable. Stands out for a reason. 6'4", 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 93 sprint speed. I'm not going to sit here and say he's the best dribbler I've ever seen, but the physicality, whew, unparalleled, unmatched. The shot taking capability, the finishing, what to do, how to do it in front of the goal. He's got that natural capability. And you get 2 of the playstyle pluses in action. Power shot and tiki-taka. A lot of strikers don't have the passing playstyle. It's a nice sprinkle. Number 4, and another player that's had a heavy price reduction, we're talking about Nkunku. Let's be honest. You did not expect Premier League, French, 90 overall, 5-star skills, representing Chelsea for under 100,000 coins. I refuse to believe it. All the hype with this transfer, unfortunately, he's dealt with a lot of injuries, but still giving you some goods. And I will say part of his price reduction is that he was reintroduced or re-released into the market, and plenty of people packed him. Plus, we're getting some new upgrades. But I like Nkunku. I feel good with him on the pitch. The dribbling, the turning, even his passing, a bit overlooked, maybe under the radar, allows you to play him up front or as a center forward or more of a false 9 role. Decent body type, and he got that technical play style plus, even after a patch. Number 3, brand spanking new. We're talking about another Frenchman. We got Lacazette in action. Lacazette at 180,000 coins might be the most expensive player in the entire list. We went discount for the boys. I wanted you to have options that weren't going to hurt your bank account. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, so many stats, big upgrade. Rerunning the years of Lacazette with the goods. I remember when he was overpowered. Seen him in France on multiple occasions. Made that move to Arsenal, which I would say was decent experience, but I don't know that he connected in the same manner. Power shot, first touch, just a well-balanced striker. Well-groomed, the beard, lively. I still can't grow a beard like that. I'm a little bit jealous of Lacazette, but I've got maybe more hair up top. So that's something that we're going to take away from this review. If you can afford them for under 200K, solid option, solid choice. And with the movements that we've been on, might even get cheaper. At number 2, and I had to do it. He's just been too active for our club. He leads mediocre Cloud FC. We've got Mario Balotelli, who's an 86 overall. And we just put out a video that has been picking up incredible traction on the football records. You want football stories, narratives by yours truly. So everything will be linked down below. Balotelli has quite a pathway. No spoilers. 6'3", high-low work rates, the 5-star skills, the dribbling at a 99. You might be tired of me talking about Balotelli, but I have to bring up some stats. 231 games, 230 goals, 100 assists. Those are real contributions. That's why I have him here. I'm just justifying my selection. Does it make sense on paper? Not really. He's just breaking all the rules, and I'm a fan of Christmas. He's got the hat on the dynamic image. Balotelli is here to stay. At number 1, and truly I might have a bias. I'm not an Arsenal supporter, but we have a Dennis Bergkamp that can get into some rotations. He's going to make a difference. He's giving you that free flow, that fluidity. Finally, EA got it right. Pick a dynamic image. Personally, I prefer the skill move, 6 foot tall. Some of you might play him as a center attacking mid. I hear that. You could play him up front. I don't think that I would take him out wide, but it would be a feasible option. He's got versatility. Under 200,000 coins as it stands. The dribbling, the responsiveness, it feels right. Add in the skills, some expression, the shot taken setups. The The passing, yes, sir. This is what we've been asking for. 93 overall. You've got Rapid, Flair, First Touch, Trickster, and Travella on a plus. Line it up. Thank me later. It doesn't get much better for fun and enjoyment. And I still rerun the highlights of Bird Camp on a regular basis. Not an Arsenal supporter, but what he accomplished on the actual pitch. We finally have an item that translates to the virtual pitch. Those are my selections. By all means, I might have left off some names. Use the comment section. Let me know what's cooking. How do you feel about this grouping? I feel like we have a nice assortment with variety. And as always, I have a lot more content coming out ASAP.